Okay, folks, listen. This is a live stream, and I'm going to be interacting with the viewers. And a little while ago, I did a live stream, and and one of the viewers mentioned something that was of significance to this Elvis puzzle, right? And so I was doing some research live, and I noticed something that I was researching, that was an amazing connection, right? And I got all excited while I was on the live stream. I was like, whoa, like that. And and then I come to find out it's erroneous information. Not what the viewer said, but what I was researching, right? And I'm gonna show you why, you know, it was erroneous, and it wasn't my fault, what I just found out. I mean, anyway, I'm just waiting for more people to get into the chat before I before I mention what's going on. But let me just real quick tell a story before I get into the information about Austin Butthead. Uh, so I tried to go see an Elvis movie today because and so I went outside and I walked over to the bus stop to go take the bus, right, to go see the movie because it's so hot. It's 100 degrees outside, right? So I didn't feel like walking all the way to the mall. It's like a 2 mile walk, right? And so I didn't want to walk in this heat. And so I walked to the bus stop. So I waited for the bus for like 5 minutes, and I was about to hop on the bus. I get into the bus and there's nobody in the bus. Okay, but there was a person running for the bus that was going to hop on the same bus as me, and I got in first, and I waited. I made sure the bus waited for that person to run over. But as I was getting into the bus, there's nobody in the bus. Remember, I'm the first one, and then there was a person behind me. Anyway, so the bus driver said something to me, and so I let that guy go ahead of me because I knew what was coming, right? So I told the guy behind me, "Go ahead," I said. So he went in front of me and he went and sat down. So he's the only one on the bus, all right? And I'm the other person. And then we have the bus driver. And so he says, so the bus driver is behind a glass partition. You can't even hear what he's saying barely. Because that's what I didn't understand what he was saying, but I knew what he was trying to say. Uh, so I said, what did you say? Like that. And he goes, you got to put a mask on. I was like, man, come on. I said, what, you crazy? I thought that was over already, the mask mandate. And I go, you got to be kidding, right? And he goes, no, man, it's not over. It's mandated on the buses. And I said, man, come on, man. I go, what are you doing? I said, right? He goes, well, man, I don't want to get suspended from my job, And so he had the mask around his mouth right here, but he wasn't wearing it all the way up. And then he goes, and then he saw that I was getting a little frustrated, but I didn't yell at him. I just was like, man, I go, man, come on, man. I go, what's going on here? And then so what does he do? He goes, okay. He goes, I'll give you a mask, right? So so he grabs the mask with his hand, a new one, and he puts his hands all over it, and he gives it to me. I said, dude, I go, I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm not gonna put a mask on. But second, I said, I'm not gonna put a mask on that you touched all over it. I go, you know what, man? I said, just go do your job, man. So I just got out of the bus and just left. So I didn't go. So that tells you, I can't even go see an Elvis movie without a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. So I said, no, I'm not going to put it on. Even if he didn't touch it, I wasn't going to put it on. There's nobody in the bus. I said, I'm not putting that stupid mask on. Because he had another mask that he didn't touch. I could have just said, well, let me grab that one. But I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I said, so I just got it. I didn't want, you know what? I just did not feel like arguing with the dude. Because I could have just sat there and made him call the police on me. Because, they can't do nothing. If I had just sat down, because there was a seat right there, I could have just sat down And what's he gonna do? They can't do nothing. All they can do is call the police. The police will come and say, "Hey, you have to get out of the bus." All right. So, I wasted an hour of his time, and it would do nothing. It would only hurt the people that were waiting for the bus in the other stops. Yeah, actually, someone was talking about a song that Elvis had called "I Was Born About 10,000 Years Ago" or something like that, or "I'm 10,000 years old." I actually played that song, not played it, but I actually showed the words and everything to that song a long time ago. When, yeah, Elvis, like I told you, he's he's the devil in the flesh, man. Well, come to Glendale if you want to take me to go see the Elvis movie. Come on down. Yeah, I know it's a horrible movie. I don't even have to. I could see by the previews that it's going to be a horrible movie. Um, no, anyway, so let me tell you what happened because I was on the live stream when one of the viewers brought something to my attention. Because now I remember, I looked up when this guy was born, this Austin Butler's father, but I didn't find it doing the research, but because I probably didn't do a good job of researching it. But uh, he brought something to my attention which was a really good catch. And so then what I did was I go, okay, let me look up what he's saying to make sure it's right. So I asked something. And I don't remember what I asked, but somehow it mentioned when Austin Butler's father died. And you're not going to believe this, right? But wait, before I show you the incredible information, I have to tell you that it's not right. It's wrong, the information. But that's what makes me so mad. When I first saw it, my mind was blown, right? Because it connects so perfectly with my predictions. Now wait till you see what I'm about to show you. So, no, his dad I think died last year. But let me just tell you something. Let me show you what not YouTube. Let me show you what Google put up when I asked, this question. That way you understand how, how ridiculous this is. So, watch. When did actor David Butler die? Because that's his father's last name. I mean, his name. So watch this. Yes, I'm about to show that, Jenny. I'm about to show that. But give me a moment. Where is it? Hold on. I'm trying to find the one. Here, hold on. Look, this is what I found. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, this is incredible information. Look, Austin Butler's father, David Butler, right? So then it says right here, Austin Butler's father, David Butler, died on June 14th at the age of 84. So you have the 8-4 connection to Trump's head wound, which I told you he's going to get on Obama's birthday, Trump. And this is Trump's birthday, 6/14, right? That's why I went crazy. Because Austin Butler's, by the way, this information is wrong, so take it easy. But imagine you're me and you see this. So the father's born, the father dies on June 14th, which is Trump's birthday, and he dies at the age of 84. Do you see what I'm saying? You see how ridiculous this is? But it can't be his father because this guy died in 79. Austin Butler was born in 1991. That's why I freaked out. I was like, wait a minute. I go, how could this be right? I said, Austin Butler's not that old. That's when I knew. That's why I'm glad I didn't mention this to you guys earlier. Can you imagine? You see how, you got to be careful what you bring out, you know? Anyway, so hold on. So that was wrong. But so that's why I freaked out, because the other information which I'm going to show you is correct. And that's why if that was with that, if that what I just showed you was real, that would have been just incredible information. Absolutely incredible. When you put the connections together. Now, so where is it? So let me tell you this information. So Austin Butler's mother, she died in 2014 on May 5th. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'll tell you when she died. It's not May 5th, sorry. It's a special number here. But the reason I'm bringing up his mother died when Austin Butler was 23 years old. And why is that important? Because Elvis's mother died when he was 23 years old. So Elvis' mother died when he was 23 years old, and Austin Butler's mother died when Austin was 23 years old. Okay, so that's a connection. Okay, and when did she die? Look at this. So I guess this is the mother. Look at this. She died on September 11th. Can you believe this, man? She died on 9/11. And she's born on 5/5, the 55. But anyway, 9/11 she died. Okay, that's another weird connection, right? And interestingly enough, if you just look at the numbers backwards, 21, the 21st day of the fourth month, if this was a date, 21st, 421 is the backwards date of September 11th, actually. April 21st is the backwards date of September 11th. But anyway, so that's an interesting connection right there. And then this is his father. And this is the real father, not the other one where I was showing you. So this guy died on February 1st, 2018 at the age of 76. And Trump is 76 this year. And look, he was born on Elvis's birthday, January 8th. Look at that, 1942. You got the 42 connection. I told you it was just super important. And the 19 is a crown. I told you. You see, he was born on Elvis's birthday. His dad. Austin Butler's dad. See, that's, like I said, it's and of course he's a Capricorn because Elvis was a Capricorn. So, and one of the viewers just showed this to me right now. He's in the chat right now. So anyway, so that's why when I saw this, I freaked out. It says Austin Butler's father died on June 14th. That's Trump's birthday at the age of 84. And I told you Trump's going to get his head one on 84. That's why it's not, this is fake right here. This information that I'm showing you. But this one's real, where she died on September 11th. And this one's real, where he's born on January 8th, Anyway. I know people want to say that something fishy about him. I know. Hold on. Let's see where he was born. Someone's saying that he was born in where was Austin Butler's father born? How do I find that out? I know Austin Butler's born in Anaheim, California, Austin Butler. And I told you Anaheim is where that big A sign is. The big A, which I told you is connected to the Space Needle. The person who told me about the January 8th date is now saying that he's born in Luke Dale, Mississippi. So, I mean, Let me look that up. Was David Butler born in Lukedale, Mississippi? No, that's not him. That's not him. What? That's not the same Butler. There's a different Butler. Hold on. Let me find out. Yeah, how can you tell whether it's the right Butler or not? Because there's a David Butler who died at the age of 67. That's not the same Butler. No, that's not the same one. Did you hear what I said? That's not the same Butler. No, it's too young to be his grandfather, too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he's born. It doesn't say where he was born. But the new wife that he got after, he remarried, I think. Wait a minute, what was her name? What was his mother's name? Hold on. What is Austin Butler's mother's name? Lori Butler. Yeah. He married, so the father remarried after the mother. I guess he remarried. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Maybe they got divorced a while back or something. But it says he married his wife Karen on August 16th, 1963. What the hell are these people talking about? They must be talking about his father. I don't know what these people are talking. This whole thing is confusing, man. You know what? Forget this stupid thing. But all I know is that he's born on January 8th, Austin Butler's father. That much we know. All the other information is not. It's all over the place. So disregard that. But so it does have the 42 connection. The 1942 he's born, the January 8th Elvis birthday connection, and the mother dies on 9/11, the same age that Elvis was when his mother died, 23 years old, and Austin Butler was 23 when his mom died. And wait, there's more. Okay, the more important one is coming right now. So hold on. Let's see who Ashley Butler is. Ashley Butler is the sister, I guess, of Austin Butler. How can we find out? Oh, she was born on December 15th, so there's nothing with her. Anyway, so so I don't know what the heck's going on. But anyway, so Austin Butler, check this out. When was Austin Butler born?
On August 17th, 1991. According to Wikipedia, Austin Robert Butler was born on August 17th, 1991, in Anaheim, California, the son of Lori Ann, an esthetician, and David Butler.
So, hold on. Where am I? So Austin Butler was born on August 17th. First of all, August is the 8th month, right? And 1 plus 7 is 8. 8. Okay, forget about that. 8/17. I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio. Ohio's the 17th state, right? Check this out. August 17th on the Julian calendar is August 4th. You understand? So here, it's already connected right here. So August 17th is August 4th. And Elvis died on August 16th, which would be August 3rd on the Julian calendar. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, so he's born on August 17th, and which is August 4th on the Julian calendar. And Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th. You understand? Hold on. So, yeah, I've actually mentioned that his last name is E.L. Brut, B-R-U-T. Like a A brute is like a bad person, isn't it? El Brute. Anyway, um, so it's August 4th. That's all I'm saying. So that's a big connection. But here's the craziest connection. So, what number day of the year is June 11th?
162nd day. According to Wikipedia.
So I told you that June 11th is the day that Seattle gets struck. Hold on. Man, my eyes, man. It's driving me nuts, man. So Austin Butler, so June 11th is the 162nd day of the year, right? So if you were to put Austin Butler into the calculator, look at this. Then just ask yourself, what is the chance that the guy who's playing Elvis can possibly, look at this, look what it equals. Look at that. Look at that. 162 forwards, 162 backwards. And look, it's got the 45 for Trump too. 1-8 for Elvis. But this is what's important. This is June 11th. You see what I'm saying? And I told you he's born on August 17th, which is August 4th on the Julian calendar. These are impossible. Like, out of all the people they could have found to play Elvis, why did it have to be the 162 connection? Because it's the twin connection and the June 11th, you see? Anyway. Oh, man. Austin Butler is Beirut Sultan. An anagram? That's funny. Elvis banned fish from being served at Graceland. That's funny because I always hated fish as a kid, but as an adult, I don't hate it. Anyway, so, and Austin by itself, let me just show you what Austin by itself equals. Check this out. Because remember, his date of birth, August 17th, is August 17th is August 4th. Look at this. Austin equals 84, you see? This is the most important number, the first one. This is the forward, this is the backward, this is the reduced numbers, and this is the totals. Look, it equals 162 also. But this is what's important, the 84 for Austin, you see? That's why that Austin Powers, you know, Austin Powers for Dr. Evil's headquarters was a Space Needle. Evil's is Elvis. And Butler, let me see what Butler equals. Man, you know what? It's so ridiculous. Butler, Austin was 84.79. Listen, look at this. It's the same numbers on the top, but backwards. Austin was 84.79. Now it's 78.84. I mean, it was 84 over here. 78 was over here. So it just got switched, you see? You see how ridiculous this is? So again, it's got the 84 number. Backwards even. Yeah, that's some amazing connections with the Elvis taco salad. Man, and listen, I don't want to say your name. You got to change that name, man. I'm talking serious stuff, and then for me to say your name, that's why I can't stand that enchilada name too. You know, you shouldn't name yourselves after food, all right? But anyway, I'm just messing with you. You don't have to change it. But look, yeah, I have that same connections. I told you my father was born on August 16th and on Elvis's death day, and he died on August 16th, my dad. So he's born and died on the same day that Elvis actually died. You know, I have tons of connections. I don't want to go through all of it, but um, yeah, I love food too. But I'm not going to name my channel after, you know, after food. But anyway, whatever. Let me tell you. Let's see. So his name was Austin Butler, right? Let's find out. Where was Vernon Presley born?
These pictures should
Oh,
match.
he was born in Fulton, Mississippi. I don't know why. What's important about Butler? Hold on. What is the zip code for Butler, Tennessee? I think that's what was important.
Check out these pictures.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's what was important. It was the zip code, because that's Elvis's address. Yeah. You see that? You see? Let me show you. What is Elvis's Graceland address?
Elvis is around Memphis. Sure.
What is Elvis Graceland address?
3764 Elvis Presley Boulevard,
Did you hear that?
Tennessee.
3764 is his. He's got two entrances. One is 3717, which is the backwards of the words L. L equals 1737. You know, the top two numbers in the word L, E-L, is 1737, which is his other address. It's 3717. It's backwards of L, his address. But this address was 3764, and Butler, Tennessee is, see, it's got a crown on it, you see. I'm surprised he didn't live in Butler, you know. Because, see, look, Butler, Tennessee, where Elvis died, he died in Memphis, Tennessee, Elvis, is 3764 with a crown, you see. And that's Elvis's address. You know. Anyway. All right, folks. Let me see what else. I think that's it. Oh, and David Butler, his initials are DB, which is 42. D is a fourth letter, B is a second letter. That's the 42 connection again. And just like David Bowie, you know. David Bowie's born on Elvis's birthday. Yeah, that's funny. Someone saying I could have solved the Zodiac killer. Well, I could have solved it in one day because it was fake. The Zodiac killer. I would have just closed the case immediately. Just stamp it fake. Oh, wait a minute. David Butler had a reoccurring role in the television series Switched at Birth. It wasn't that that was the role Austin Butler was in, right? Is that what you're saying? His father was in there too? Was Austin Butler in the movie Switched at Birth?
Yes, Austin Butler plays James Wilkerson in Cambiata's Al Nasser.
Was David Butler in the movie Switched at Birth? Yeah, I guess his father was in there too, huh? And it's interesting, Jamie Lynn Spears' character, Jamie Lynn Spears was in it too? I don't get this. I don't know nothing about that movie. I mean, I heard about it, but that he was in it, but and you know, which connects to the, you know, the twin thing kind of, you know, Elvis and his twin dying at birth, you know. Someone's asking me, why do I think Zodiac is fake? All the big murders are fake, you know, in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't mean it's true, but that's my opinion. Yeah, his name was Wilkinson. Okay, so that's it basically. I thought I had some great information that I was gonna tell everybody, but it ended up being a dud. I mean, it was still a good info, but it was kind of duddish. But anyway, so let me tell you real quick again, just in case some of you who weren't here earlier when I first started the video, I had mentioned that I was going to go see the Elvis movie. So, I took a shower, blow dried my hair, put hairspray in my hair, put a little cologne on. Not that I care. I have an old cologne bottle, so I just want to get rid of it. It's just sitting there. It's going to go old anyway. So, I think it's a Dolce and Gabbana, whatever. Someone bought it for me years ago. Anyway, so uh, so I'm going to the theater, and I don't have a car, so I have to take a bus. But I would have walked, but it's 100 degrees the weather outside. So no, it's not Old Spice. Oh, you think I'm a grandpa or something? Hey, listen, that's funny you say that. When I think of the Old Spice now, I love that smell, because it reminds me of like uh old people when I was a kid. But it's so funny. I mean, that smell, it just reminds me of, when the world was more you know, different world then. Um Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. But anyway, what was I saying now? Oh, so I'm on my way. So I go to the bus stop. I wait only like 5 minutes for the bus. I was waiting in the shade too. There was like a cover. So I'm waiting for the bus, and the bus shows up, and I get on. I'm about to get in the bus. There's someone running for the bus outside behind me, and he's coming up behind me. So the bus driver says something to me as soon as I go in. Right, he says something to me, and I knew right away what he was saying, but I couldn't hear it. But I knew what he was trying to say. So I let this guy go. The guy behind me, he goes in front of me. He gets in, and he goes and sits down. I look, and there's not a single person in the bus except for the guy who just walked in behind me. Not a single person in this bus, because it's one of those short bus trips where it just goes around the Glendale area. So it's called the B line, BEELINE. Anyway, so there's nobody on the bus, just me and the guy who was behind me who got in. He went and sat down, and the bus driver. And the bus driver says, "You got to put a mask on." I said, "I thought the mandate thing was over." I said, "What is this?" And he starts telling me his sob story about, "Look, man, if I let you go, there's cameras, I can get suspended, blah blah blah." He's going. I said, "Man," I thought it was over already. Are you telling me that they're still mandating it on this bus?" You know. Anyway, so I, you know what? I didn't want to argue with this dude. He saw that I was getting frustrated, but I didn't fight with him or nothing. I just was trying to, see if he was gonna say yes, go ahead. But so he grabs a mask. He has like a small stack of masks in front of him, and he goes, "Okay, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna give you one." And he grabs it with his hand. He puts his hand all over it, and I didn't tell him that. I said, "I'm not gonna wear that mask. Forget it." I said, I didn't tell him that, even if, the fact that he has his hands all over the mask where I'm gonna put it on my mouth. Are you nuts? But I wasn't gonna use it anyway. But I said, no, I'd rather walk, man. So I just got out. Like I said, I didn't want to fight. But let me tell you something. If I wanted to make a big stink about it, if this guy was super rude to me, he wasn't being super rude. If he was super rude to me, I would have just sat down on that bus, in the bus seat, and let him call the police and have them take me out, just to make him angry. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I said, I'm just going to be causing other people problems in this heat. They're going to be waiting for this dumb bus, to come. So I just left, and I pretended like I was walking that way. As soon as he went by me, and then I turned around and went back home. I wanted him to think that I was going to walk all the way to make him feel bad. Hold on. Yeah, I actually saw the Elvis special, and yeah, I remember them saying that about the because the lights were flickering, like you said, and they were saying like Elvis's spirit or something. I mean, I'm assuming that's what they were saying, like he was there or something. No, someone's asking me, did I get my abortion yet? Because I told everybody that I'm going to go to the abortion clinic and tell them that I'm that I'm pregnant, and I'm going to see what they say. Okay, but the problem is I'm not going to be able to record it. You know, how am I going to record it? Because they're going to know I'm not going to be able to get in. See, I want to be able to get in. I want to say I'm going to walk in holding my belly and walking really weird. You know, I'm going to walk, and I'm going to say, oh, you know. Can you get a wheelchair for me? Because it's hard for me to walk, you know. And then I'm gonna tell them, man, see, I have something really funny to say if they ask me, but I don't want to tell you guys because you're gonna think it's gross. But I mean, it would be hilarious. I have a really good comeback for because I know what they're gonna ask me, you know. Because they're saying that men can get pregnant now, you know. Yeah, I saw the comment you made about his tattoo, the the butler's tattoo. Yeah. Hmm. No, I do. I want to do that. I'm telling you, if I had a car, I would go and do this. But I'm not going to take a bus just to go to this stupid abortion clinic. you know. Well, my belly looks like I'm 9 months pregnant. You know. So I could get away with it, no problem. And I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm not gonna get a shirt. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a big piece of tape and just put tape over here, and that you can write on. I'll just put baby. you know, right here. Yeah, yeah, that would be funny if they put this in the paper. That's funny. No, no, no. But I want to make it, legit. That's why I'm gonna say I have, I'm 9 months. What are they gonna do? I'm gonna be really super legit. I'm not gonna laugh or nothing. I'm gonna say, oh my goodness, yeah, it's so hard. Being being a pregnant father. It's so hard. And I should hold a jar of pickles and a jar of mayonnaise or something, with me, taking it with me, that way they think I have, these, what do they call it? Like cravings, pickles and mayonnaise and stuff. Yeah, that would be funny if they named the show, huh? Pregnant, 60 and pregnant or something. Or what's that movie, 16? I mean, show 16 and pregnant? 60 and pregnant. Someone's asking me, when will this happen? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If I had a car, it would happen today, actually. I'd go there right now. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, my feet are all swollen. Yeah. Oh, man, it scared the hell out of me. Hold on. I gotta send them a message. Can't talk. Hold on. That's it. Yeah, that Lisa Marie Presley story is a bunch of nonsense. I don't believe anything that you hear on the news that she's that you that 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 they say about Elvis or his family. No, I'm not going to be holding any Seattle signs at the at the abortion clinic. Anyway, folks, any last word? Well, I'll stay on another 20 minutes. So, I'll leave this video up for like a day or two, because that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting till my channel is reinstated, because my main channel, I got a strike. So make sure you're subscribed to my main channel if you're not. It kind of has the same name as this one. Yeah, I'll be back probably another 4 days or 5 days. So it's up to them, because sometimes they can hold you for 2 months and you won't even be able to get into your own channel. They did that to me before. I don't know if Lisa Marie Presley, I think she did have new twins, didn't she? Or was that a different person? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Name is Ashley, huh? The sister, like Phoenix from the ashes. Yeah. Yeah, she has. And the kid that died, the son that died, and I think he was 27, wasn't he? Was that kid 27, I think, right? The one that died. Or am I wrong about that one? I could be wrong. When did Benjamin Keough die? I meant to ask how old he was. Yeah, he was 27. Because, remember earlier somebody was saying about the 27 he has tattooed on Austin Butler. The son was 27. See, that's another thing. That movie was being filmed, because I told you that the Elvis movie stopped filming because Tom Hanks was the first famous person to get the sickness, the supposed sickness, and he was the first famous person to get it, and he was filming an Elvis movie at the time. See. And that same year, on July 12th, 2020, the same year that the sickness came out, and Austin Butler was already tagged to play the part. And he's got the tattoo of the number 27, that Austin Butler, and Lisa Marie's son supposedly dies on July 12th. And why is July 12th important? First of all, if you use the calculator, the time and date calculator, and you don't add, if you start from the first of the year and go all the way to July 12th, and if you don't add that day, but up to that day, it's 6 months, 11 days. But if you add that day, it's 6 months and 12 days. But anyway, which connects to the 6/11 date I'm telling you about. But what's important is that July 12th is one of only 3 days that equal 162 in gematria. January 1st equals 162. July 12th equals 162, and September 3rd equals 162. So think about that. So out of all the days, he had to die on 162, because the 162nd day of the year is June 11th. And Austin Butler's name equals 162 forward and backward. So anyway, my point is, it's just too many coincidences, man. You know? Yeah, Priscilla was only 14 when he met, um, when Elvis, courted her. Oh, that's interesting, Ariel Sky. Look, like I said, Bob Joyce, I believe, is somehow related to Elvis, but I don't think he's Elvis. Like I said, somehow he's connected. All right, there's no doubt because he does look like him, but what's incredible about the Pastor Bob Joyce is not only does he kind of look like him, he sings like him, talks like him, has the same mannerisms as him, same height, same walk. The dude is like a perfect example of Elvis, but when you look into his eyes, there is no Elvis in his eyes. There in his smile, there's no Elvis in his smile. So, is it possible that he's just the best Elvis impersonator that there is, or is he related to Elvis somehow? Because Vernon's dad, who knows how many children he might have had out there. So, you know. Hold on, let me. Anyway, like I said, do I think he's Elvis? I actually don't think he is, but is it possible? Is it a 1% chance? Absolutely. But here's the thing. If he didn't have that Elvis hairdo, because he's got that Elvis hairdo and he's got a beard, that way you don't really kind of see his face. If he shaved his beard and didn't have that Elvis hairdo, he wouldn't look like Elvis. You know what I mean? Because if you look, I'll give you an example. If you were to put Elvis hairdo on a lot of people and give it a little bit of a beard, they all look like Elvis. You know what I'm saying? Not all, but I'm just saying you could find a lot of people who kind of look like him. Yeah, and Elvis wanted to be a preacher. Exactly. Like I said, it's a great, it's a great story, and that's why it could be true. I don't look in this crazy world. I wouldn't put anything by these people. Imagine when if somehow Elvis, his name and something becomes a big part of this charade, and then the preacher gets propped up. That would be an incredible story, right? But what I believe is that Bob Joyce is probably going to have to go before Elvis comes back. That preacher, that pastor, he's probably going to have to die because they can't have him being worshipped, if he's not the one. I'm saying. So yeah, so one of the viewers said that Bob Joyce had take the day off from preaching because he has a YouTube channel. Uh, he took the week off, the week that Benjamin Keough died, Lisa Marie Presley's son. So that's why she's saying that it's a possibility he went to the funeral, or whatever the heck happened. Yeah, Elvis had like blondish, dirty blonde hair, kind of, and he colored it black. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if that preacher. Let me put him up here for you guys to see, just in case you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Pastor Bob Joyce. That's not his YouTube.
Showing results for Pastor Bob Joyce.
That's not even his YouTube name. His YouTube name is John Cook. But I want to show a good example of him. Let's see, maybe this one. Gotta wait for the commercial to be over. Watch. Wait. Right there. See, why does he have the Elvis hairdo? That's a fake hair. I'm trying to get a better song. I'll play a different one where he sings better. See, I have to keep doing this because I don't want to get a copyright. Let's hear him preach. Hold on, let's hear him preach. Let me play him let me play a video where he's preaching. Hold on. You mean Priscilla's son? Yeah, Priscilla's son, Navarone. Lisa Marie Presley's son is the one who died. Elvis's daughter's son supposedly died. But yeah, Priscilla, when she got remarried, or whatever the hell, she had another son named Navarone. She had a son away from Elvis named Navarone. Garibaldi. It's Garibaldi. Hold on. Let me find where he's preaching. Hold on. Where is it, man? This is so ridiculous that I can't even find one stupid. Hold on. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think his hair is a wig. Yes, I do.
Everybody gets up in the middle of the night and rushes outside to see some star that appears.
Stupid.
Or the falling stars, or whatever it is the phenomenon might be in the heavens. And everybody's excited, and everybody wants to see. Perhaps. Perhaps it entices them, it stirs up an interest in them to look further into this, to see what this phenomenon is all about. So they begin to study, begin to read.
See, I don't see Elvis in his eyes.
Through with it.
I don't want to play anymore. I just don't see Elvis in his eyes. Like I said. No, he can sing. You got to hear him sing. That was a bad song I played by him. He can sing, believe me. No, he does have resemblance to Elvis, but he's not Elvis. Look, if you see the way he walks and talks, the way he his movements, and I'm telling you, it looks just like Elvis. I totally agree with people. People are obsessed with him being Elvis. And I keep telling him there's no Elvis in his eyes or his smile, but everything else says Elvis, okay? Let me play a song, that way you can hear him sing better. Let's play this song. This is his son is an Elvis impersonator.
To bring you fresh
also.
produce. That's why we partner with
Look. See, he's singing right here. That's him, Bob Joyce. That's his son. He's an Elvis impersonator. Will soon be over. Anyway, like I said, yeah, look, like I said, he's probably related to him, and he's been to Graceland, so he does have some. You know, he was spotted at Graceland a few times, so something's going on with this dude. Yeah, like I said, his mannerisms are just like Elvis, man. I mean, you got to see his height, his walk, everything about him is Elvis. But when you look into his eyes, there's no Elvis, you know. It's basically looking at Elvis, but not Elvis. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Someone's saying his initials are R.E. Joyce. Rejoice, get it? That's funny. That's a good catch. And he pops up out of nowhere, this dude, you know, and starts preaching, you know, whatever. I look, what better way for Elvis to come into the limelight and come back as a preacher? You know what I mean? Talk about a fake, you know. This dude's a fake, this dude. Because if he was a real person of God, he would tell everybody, look, I know all you think that I look like Elvis, but I'm not Elvis, and I shouldn't be wearing the wig like this, but the reason I wear the wig like this because it looks good on me. If he'd said something, you know, he should do a video, because by not telling people and letting people think you're Elvis, that's deception, what he's doing. Okay. Wait, what is this? Watched a shocking Elvis movie yesterday. 1962, Follow That Dream. Had twins, broken towers, affair with young girl he knew since 13 and got with at 19. Casino mob tried to kill him in government. Why do I not remember that movie? I mean, this Follow That Dream. I know the song he had, Follow That Dream Wherever It May Lead. I remember the song, but I don't remember the movie. Yeah, I know. The trolls always are here. That's like the 10th time he's put comments down. No, he didn't say that in his sermon. No. He didn't flat out deny it. No, he didn't. And not only that, he tells people he owned a gold suit once, just like Elvis. You know, Elvis is known for his gold suit. You know, he was famous for that. And this guy's like, oh, I came from poor background, you know, and I used to own a gold suit. You know, he's like, you know, the dude's like, he's basically saying he's Elvis. And he goes, you know, I turned away from, I don't know what he said. He was saying all kinds of stuff that made him people think he was Elvis. He actually he's a good pastor. You know, there's nothing wrong with the way he preaches, but I don't really hear him preaching repentance and not to sin. I don't hear that, which is one of the number one things you should be preaching. Yeah, I remember that story about the Burger King Kalamazoo. Yeah, but Elvis has been spotted everywhere. But for some reason, that one was because you know he's known as the king. So no, Bob Joyce is not going to shoot out of the Space Needle. Yeah, like I said, it's not legit what he's doing. If he was seriously legit, he'd have a video claiming, I am not Elvis, okay? I just happen to look like him. But even his son is a Elvis impersonator, for goodness sakes. You know? How much more ridiculous can you get? So he's making money off of this Elvis thing. You know, that's not what a preacher's supposed. You know, if you're a true preacher of God, you don't do that. You know. Yeah, he's got the initials BJ, like Joe Biden. Someone's saying the first video is him singing Elvis. Exactly. That's the first video on that channel, that John Cook. Who is John Cook anyway? Who is that guy that's putting up these videos? See, he wants to make like it's not even him that's putting up the videos. Oh, yeah, right. So somebody else is making money off of you, you know, because it's got advertisements, you know, it's monetized. And he's got people donating to him, I'm pretty sure. Let me check if he's got a donation page. Or he probably has a website. Yeah, he's got a Facebook.com and he's got like 3 websites. Let's see what else he's got. 5 Facebook pages or groups or whatever the heck. He's got 18,000 subscribers, which is not that much, you know. But it doesn't take much, you know, to look. Like I said, if you know, with people, there are generous people out there, folks. Like me, I could make all kinds of money off of the viewers. I could. I've had viewers offer me thousands of dollars, not just $5, $10, thousands. You know, and I said no. You know, my point is that if people really appreciate your work, they're going to give you money to keep you going. And all it takes is if you had only 1,000 people pay you, you know, $5 a month, that's $5,000 a month you'd be making, you know. I think he preaches in Alabama, or I could be wrong, but it's one of those mid east states or whatever. I don't know what the heck I'm saying. Heartland. The heartland. Yeah, that's why I mentioned that I Pet Goat. Somebody's mentioning the I Pet Goat video. I said that cape is Elvis, you know, and because, you know, Elvis used to wear a cape. And then they're going around wearing a mask. You know, the thing was wearing a mask. And the Elvis impersonator that came right after Elvis died, his name was Orion. he was wearing a mask, you know. To the people saying hi, God bless all of you, and appreciate everyone being here. So I'll leave this video up for like a day or two, you know, because it's not that important, but there is some interesting information in the beginning. Yeah, I don't know what someone's asking me about the flaming heart. I look, I don't know what it means, but look, all I know is that you know, when it comes to because you know Elvis, he had a movie called Flaming Star, which was Black Star, same thing. He had a song called Black Star, which was the original name of the song, but then they changed it to Flaming Star. I know that's not what you're asking about, but I'm just you know talking. And I told you that Elvis, I was the first one to show everybody all this stuff, folks, about the Black Star and how it's connected to Elvis, and then it was connected to David Bowie after that, with, you know, but Elvis was the first. Okay, that's why he was the only one in Hollywood to have a Black Star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know, and if I had a car, that's the first thing I'd be showing you guys. Well, you didn't miss much. The mask story, I'll say it again real quick. Like I said, I got all ready to go see the Elvis movie today. And I even put cologne on, you know. So I took a shower like I do every day, washed my hair, the hair sprayed, you know, because my hair is real thin. So at one little wind and it's you know, it's gone. I look like Trump in wind. You know, my hair goes everywhere. Like it's like what, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what. It's so thin, my hair. But anyway, so so I go, and I don't have a car, so it's 100 degrees outside, so I have to take the bus there. I'm not going to walk 2 miles in this heat. So I went to go take the bus, which was a couple blocks away, the bus stop. I went there and I waited like 5 minutes, not long, and the bus came, and I was about to get in the bus, and there was one person running behind me to catch this bus that I was about to take. So he came up behind me while I walked in, and the bus driver said something to me, but I couldn't hear him, but I knew what he was trying to say. So I knew I was going to have a problem. So I told the guy behind me, go. And he went in, and there was nobody in the bus. The only one was the person that was behind me that now is sitting down. So there was only one person in the bus, then me and the bus driver. The bus driver says, you need to put a mask on. I said, man, I thought the mask mandate was over. I don't even, you know, in the supermarket, you don't have to put it on. I go, you're going to make me put it on in this bus, you know? I said, nobody's in the bus. He goes, I don't want to get suspended. You know, people, they're watching me. You know, I got bills to pay, man. Don't make me lose my job. And I was like, all right, man, look. I go, whatever, man. I just sat there and I was thinking for a minute, what am I going to do, right? Because do I want to cause a problem or should I just leave? So then the guy he grabs a mask for me. I guess he feels sorry for me because I told him I can't walk in this heat. What do you want me to do? I said, you know. And so he grabs a mask for me, and he puts his dirty hands all over the mask, and he hands it to me. He's trying to hand it to me. I said, I'm not. And there's a glass partition in front of us, so he's got to, you know, sneak his hand. I said, no, don't even bother. I'm not going to wear it. I said, I don't want your mask. You know, I wasn't going to wear it no matter what, even if he had not touched it, because he had more masks. I could have just grabbed it because it was, he had it like in front of him, right against the windshield. So I could have, you know, grabbed it. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I said, I'm not going to put no mask on. So I just walked out instead of arguing with him. And I came back home. Yeah, that would have been a good one. I should have said that I was pregnant. Man, I'm 9 months pregnant. You're gonna let a pregnant woman walk in this heat? What's your name? That's what I should have told him. I said, "What's your name and your badge number?" You know, whatever bus driver badge number. Give me your badge number. So if something happens to me, I'm gonna sue you and your company. If I have my baby while I'm walking, if my water, oh, that's a good one, man. You know what I'll do is I'll have a like a water in my like some kind of water packet in my pocket, and I'll hit the water, and I'll tell them my water broke. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, because we were talking about going to the abortion clinics and telling them we're pregnant, and see, because they're saying that men can get pregnant now, right? Oh man, these people are nuts. What are they gonna do if I tell them that men can get pregnant? I'm just gonna walk in with my big belly. My belly looks like it's 9 months pregnant. So, uh, Tony from Yonkers is saying, check out the beginning part of the August 16th, 2002 David Bowie performance in Seattle, Washington. It's on YouTube. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Because, David Bowie's born on Elvis's birthday, and you're saying August 16th, which is Elvis's death date, and talking about Seattle. So I'll definitely have to check that out. No, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm gonna go, but you know what? I should do both. I should go to the. I'll tell you where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the. First, we'll go to the abortion clinic and do it. Then I'm gonna go to the police station and tell them I'm 9 months pregnant. Can you help me have my baby right here? you know, and then I'm gonna go to the hospital and tell them I'm 9 months pregnant. Where are we here? Let me see what you're talking about. David Bowie, Seattle, Washington, August 16th concert.
Showing results for David Bowie, Seattle, Washington, August 16th concert.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to have a name prepared and everything. I'm gonna say I named him Elvis. Yeah. I said I named him Elvis. Baby Elvis. Where is it here? Where is it? Let's see what it is. Yeah, that would be good if I had somebody coming with me. Yeah, like you would have to hold my hand and kind of walk me like you're the man of the relationship, I don't see it. It doesn't show any image of the concert. Where can I see the actual image of it? You're going to have to put a link to it or tell me the channel name to go see the actual concert. Yeah, Elvis Jr. Oh, so there was no image. Okay. Oh, so that was the correct one then. All right. Let's see what he does. I can't understand. Hold on. I don't understand a word he's saying. Can somebody understand what he's saying? Yeah, that's why I stopped. That's what I'm saying. I need someone to tell me what the hell he's saying, because I can't, I'm kind of deaf in one ear, so it's hard for me to hear exactly what he's saying. Oh, he was speaking to the audience? Oh, I didn't even hear that. Was it after the song? Tell me, look, go back, listen to it, and tell me exactly at what point in the video. So I don't want to look for it. Tell me exactly what time in the video. And tell me, and write down what he says, but don't write it in the comment until I tell me what he said, because maybe I can't understand it. I hated David Bowie. Always hated him. But what's interesting, when you watch his video about the man who sold the world, it's really interesting the way he's creepy. Is the SNL version of it? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to understand what he's saying. So just tell us what he says that way, and then we'll go look it up. Now I forgot what I was going to do. What did somebody say to me, man? I just made me think of something. Oh, this is terrible. I was just about to do something. I can't remember now. Darn it. Yeah, I can't remember now. Anyway. I know why is that significant? Finley Aaron. Other than Aaron, what is significant about the name? You know what I mean? Tell me. That's not that big of a deal, because obviously she can name her kids Aaron if her dad is Elvis. I'm just saying that information is not that important, is it? Unless you have something to add to it. No, but I appreciate it. I'm just trying to find out why do you find it important? I'm saying, other than Aaron. Oh yeah, obviously the twins. Yeah. What is the other one's name? See what probably the connection is the two first names to see what it equals. You know, that's what's important. Man, what was I gonna do, man? I had something I was gonna do, and I completely forgot. That's terrible. Stupid. There was something I was gonna look up to show you guys, but now I can't remember. Did it have something to do with Elvis singing? Oh! I know what it was. It was David Bowie. The Man Who Sold the World, David Bowie, SNL.
Create a YouTube short showing how you're stepping out for Pride. Use hashtag YouTube Pride Challenge.
This is the creepiest thing, watching this. So you gotta be careful, because I'm gonna be skipping through it.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Bowie.
So they have to carry him because he can't move. You see? They have to carry him.
I wasn't there.
Oh, hold on, folks. I can't. It's really creepy. Hold on. Oh my God, I'm gonna break this phone.
Although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend. Passed upon the stair and spoke of what and when. Although I wasn't there, he said I was his friend.
Anyway, that song, just that first beginning part, you know, it's kind of entertaining because the music fits perfectly with the creepiness and the words of the song, you know. But the rest of this, I mean, like I said, the song is short song, so that's what makes it good too. And you know who sang that song also was Nirvana. Kurt Cobain sang that song, and you know he's a Seattle dude.
Which came as some surprise. I
He's
spoke
walking
into
through
his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago.
You see that? He goes, I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Bowie died in 2016, 2 days after his birthday, which is Elvis's birthday. And his last album was called Black Star. You see? And on that song, the big hit was Lazarus. Because I told you, Elvis is the Black Star, Trump is the Devil Twin, which is Black Star in itself. And the song was Lazarus, and Trump is the Lazarus figure, which I told you with the lazy boy recliner that he was on, because it goes back like he's dead, and then he comes back from the dead. The lazy boy Lazarus, get it? You see all the connections that I've been showing, and and that listen, I'm gonna go through all the stuff in another video, all the stuff, the old stuff I showed. Someone's saying that they're at the Elvis movie right now. And they're texting from there. That's funny. All right, folks. I think I'm done. I'll see you guys later. Maybe I'll do another video later tonight, but I don't think so. My throat's hurting already. What time is it? Oh, no way. Is this right? It's 7 o'clock at night? Wait a minute. Am I daydreaming right now? I thought it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's 7 o'clock. Can you believe this? It's so sunny outside. I had no idea. I had no idea that it was Saturday night, 7 o'clock right now. Whoa. Because you know what happened? I woke up really early, not feeling well. Then I went back to sleep and woke up at around 11:30. So I got like 2 hours, 2.5 hours extra sleep. Not extra sleep, but in the morning I slept. And that's why I'm kind of confused about the time. Wow. Look how bright it is still. Well, I mean, it's not too bright, but I mean... Yeah, I guess the sun don't set till 8:30 or something. All right, folks. God bless all of you. Appreciate everyone being here. To the people who got in late, I'll leave the video up for a day, um, for at least a day. All right. Yeah, it's super hot here in Glendale, California. It's like 100 degrees. All right, folks. God bless all of you. And Jesus is God. Like I said, folks, repent. Don't wait till tomorrow. Get on your knees and ask Jesus for forgiveness now. And do your best to stay away from sinning. Become a new man. Become a new woman. All right. And yes, we aren't perfect, but you got to strive to be. All right. God bless you. And oh, and by the way, when I end the video right now, just give me about 10 seconds, because what happens is it goes straight to private the video on this channel. So just it takes like 10 seconds for me to unprivate it, and just click back and you'll see the video. But you won't be able to see the live stream for hours probably, but you can watch the actual video. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I know David Bowie is connected to Elvis. I know all that. I've done many videos about it, yeah. Because I told you, he's born on Elvis's birthday. That's why he's obviously going to be connected to him. Anyway, take care. God bless all of you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless something happens tonight. I mean, later tonight, I'll get back on. But because I haven't watched the news yet to see what happened. All right. God bless all of you. End the video.